at this side. Can you hear me? Good. Now listen, please. I want you all to pay attention. First of all, I would like to thank the principal of this school and the vice principal, the HOD, and all the staff for having us here. I also want to thank all you students for coming out, for it's not easy. Please stop making noise. Yeah, please, SP, go, all of you should go around to maintain silence. Thank you. I believe that we are happy today. Yes. At least for seeing us. You are happy, right? Yes. Because I can see that some persons here are smiling. Why are you holding face now? Smile. Yeah. That's good. Now listen. Attention, please. Attention. First of all, you all know that we are 4 members. And we represent a group called Education Development Group. We go about different schools, we teach them a lot. And the reason why we are here is because we love you all. And we want you to be a better person. Because I believe that some of you here want to be great in life. Some of you here want to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, right? And even the president of this country. If you want to be the president of this country, let me see your hand up. You see? Yeah, that's good. Yes. So, your dream of becoming the president or doctor or lawyer starts from today as you are, as a student. That is why we are here to help you become who you want to be. But there are some certain things that we are going to teach you that will help you. Because there are some mistakes that we children do that can obstruct us from becoming that person that we want to be. And that thing is based on what we call sex education, HIV, hygiene, and many of them. Today we are going to have some of the core members. They will be out here, they will talk to you on this thing that I've just mentioned and many more. And as you are listening, you have to pay attention and make sure that you grab everything they're about to tell you, because whatever they're going to tell you today, you will not hear it anywhere else. That's why we are here, because we really love you. And at the end, if you have any question to ask, you are free to ask. Don't be shy. I know some of you are shy, right? Yes. But don't be shy. We are not fighting anybody. We will not flog anybody. We are friends. Do you understand? We are friends. Okay. So I would like to give the first speaker the audience for him to talk to you. Please, everybody should be silent. Thank you and God bless you all. Amen.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear? No, you responded no. That means you can hear me. Put your hands together for all of you. On a lighter note, my name is Ezama Kochima Serio. If it is too long for you to call, just call me Ezama Chima. I'm happy I'm very happy and delighted to meet you all this morning. At least, from what I've observed so far, you guys are comforted. So, I give it to you guys. Thank you for welcoming us as well to your school. Thank you very much. So, the topic that we brought to your doorstep this morning is HIV and AIDS sensitization. Everybody say health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
You are also the president that you would like to be president of this country. You would like to be doctors, some pharmacists, some nurses, and so on. But if you don't have good health, there is no way that you can achieve all these goals. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
That means I'm right, Abi. So we are going to be taking you through the meaning of HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS, the phases that are called the HIV and AIDS, the transmission route of what HIV and AIDS, the prevention of HIV and AIDS, and possible treatment of what? What you will know before I start with that. S does not have what? Any cure. You can only what? Treat it. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
That automatically means that there is a difference between what? Cure and treatment. When we say that something has been cured or is cured or can be cured, it means that after you've taken drugs for what? A successive period of time, there will be no sign or symptom of what? That particular illness. But when we say that it can be treated, it only means that you can continue taking drugs. You understand? You take drugs in order to make the effects or the symptoms of that particular disease was minimal. It's not something that we what kill you, but you put it under what? Check. So not taking much of your time. HIV means human immunodeficiency what? Virus. I believe most of you have heard it before.
Yes, sir.
So it's not like it's very new to us. So human immune deficiency what? Virus. When I say immunodeficiency, first of all, let me break it down. Immune system means those things in our body, inside our body, that fight against what? Diseases, infection, or what? Sickness. There are things that naturally it has been dead. It is dead to what? Ward off infection or any sign of foreign body that may try to what? Enter your body and cause what? Sickness. That is what we call what? The immune system. It is in all our bodies here. All of us here we have it. Now, deficiency. When you say that something is deficient, it means that it has what? Gone below the limits that it is supposed to what? Be in the body. This also implies that it can no longer what? Perform its function. So, human immunodeficiency syndrome simply means that HIV, when you get the virus, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Oh yeah, stretch your hands like this. Stretch it. Up. Down. I'm not trying to punish you, but you want to get your attention. This is very important, but because if you want to achieve all those goals of becoming president, doctors, and so on, you have to listen to this lesson attentively. Okay? Yes. Do I have your attention now? Yes. So it means that when the virus enters your system, that is your body, it will go along towards destroy or damage those immune systems that will fight against diseases in your body. And I know that none of us will like to force it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Isn't it?
Yes.
Do you want to force it tomorrow? Do you want to force it tomorrow? What's your name? You. I'm talking to you, the tall one. You. Do you want to force it tomorrow? Do you want to force it tomorrow? Does she understand English? Do you want to force it tomorrow? Yes, you. Do you want to force it tomorrow? I want to hear your voice. I can't hear you. Do you want to force it tomorrow? Say it so that girl can hear you. Hello? Can you hear her? Do you want to force it tomorrow? Did you hear her? Are you sure? Now you have to listen very carefully to this words lecture. So when the virus gets to your system, it does what? It damages to what? Your immune system, so that they are not able to what? Fight what? Any foreign body again. The foreign body could be bacteria, it could be virus in this case. So S in itself means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. S can only occur when the HIV virus has successfully passed what? 3 stages. I will talk to you about the stages of HIV. When it has successfully passed through what? The 3 phases and entered the 4th phase, that is when it becomes what? S. And at that stage, it is very inimical. When I say inimical, it is very dangerous. That passes by you, what? You cast. Because your system is what? Exposed. Your white blood cells, your T cells and all that. Your body defenses are what? Exposed. So, having said that, can you tell me the meaning of SIV? You. Stand up. What's your name? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then we hear from you. What's your name? Process. Okay, Princess. Say it loud. What's your name?
My name is Princess
Itasupo. Okay. What's the meaning of HIV? Human. Is that what I said? Who can tell us the meaning of HIV? Hello? You. What's the meaning of HIV? What's the meaning of HIV? Eh? I said that HIV is human immunodeficiency. So the stages of HIV are, there are stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and what? Stage 4. In this phase, it is called the primary what? Phase. This phase, there is nothing like what? A symptom. This phase, people get a low fever. You understand? And some of the symptoms of this phase, people don't know what to start with. That is, you have blue, you have removed your lesion in your body. It will be difficult for you to swallow a back or a flat. So that's the meaning of what salt food. Anytime that you feel that you have mood and it's difficult for maybe water or anything to pass through your throat, that's when it passes you will experience pain. That is what is salt food. But I'm not saying that each time you experience it is what HIV. There are other things that can cause that. The only way you can know that you have HIV is by what? Getting tested. By getting tested. So the stage 2. Stage 2 again, in stage 2 we have the chronic HIV. When something has entered chronic, it simply means that it can actually lead to S. Because you've not been taking what is called antiretroviral drugs. If someone has been exposed or has HIV, there are drugs that will be prescribed by the pharmacist or medical doctor for the person to be taking, so as not to enter what is known as S. But if the patient has not been taking these drugs, it can actually lead to what? S. So this phase now, which is called chronic, it has become serious that what it is possible it will what enter S. So, and there is no signs of what symptom in this stage 2. So stage 3 again, phase 3, we have the immune system is severely damaged. And when your immune system is damaged, what happens? You start experiencing what? Weight loss. There is a decrease in your weight. If you be weighing 40 kg, you will now weigh like 35 or 30, as the case may be. We have the phase 1, the phase 4. This is the last phase of what? The HIV. After this phase, we should now enter to what? S, or what we call full-blown S. Full-blown what? S. Remember I told you we have what? 4 stages of the what? HIV what? HIV what? HIV and S. So we have phase 1, which is the primary stage. We have the phase 2, phase 3, and what? The phase 4, which is the full-blown what? S. So symptoms of this is persistent fatigue. You always feel weak. You will lose weight. The person will even be coughing. Fever lasting more than 1 month. Imagine you persistently have fever more than 1 month. It could be sign of what? The phase 4 of HIV and AIDS. So let me quickly run you through the prevention. How do you? Okay, before that, let's go to the transmission. How can you get S or HIV? You can get this one. The major route of transmission is through sexual intercourse. I know that most of you must have heard that in your biology classes, Abi. Through what? Sexual intercourse. Engaging in sex, especially without what? Protection. One of the protection I mean is by the use of what? Condom. There are other contraceptives that can be used, but this one is very common. If you are engaging in sexual intercourse without what? Condom, your possibility of getting S is what? Higher. Is what? Very high. So you should try to avoid what? Sexual intercourse. The other one is through blood transmission or transfusion. That is why it's very important. When you go to the hospital and you say, even if you say you are a volunteer, you want to donate blood, they will first of all run HIV tests on you or whoever that wants to what? Donate that blood to make sure that you are what? HIV and S free. If your HIV and S result comes out positive, there is nothing like blood donation. Sorry, nobody will want take your blood to give to another patient. Even if the person is dying, they will not. Though there are series of tests like genotype, another one, genotype, blood group, and so on. But HIV test is very important. Whenever someone says you want to donate blood. Another one is by the use of sharp objects like needles, not just needles, surgical implements. That's why medical doctors they try to sterilize the surgical equipment they use. You cannot use one needle for what? 2 patients. It's very, very dangerous. You cannot what? Use that. So whichever medical equipment that you want to use, it must be what? Sterilized. And it's not advisable to be for you to be sharing the same razor. Hey brother, please give me your razor, I want to cut my nails. No, have your own. So that the other one will also what? Have his or her own. So prevention, how do you prevent? There is something we call post-exposure prophylaxis. Pro-exposure prophylaxis, that's PEP. It means the drug, there are drugs that you can take to prevent what? HIV and S. But that is only after you've been exposed to what? The virus. For instance, those of them that do a Red Cross work, all those Red Cross, road safety, there may be accidents on the road and they will quickly go, help and rush those people, maybe dress their wound and then rush them to the hospital. It is advisable that immediately after that, they should take this what? Post-exposure prophylaxis. Post means what? After. There is another one that is called pre-exposure prophylaxis. That one is a drug that you take in order to prevent what? The HIV and S what? Infection. This one is usually taken by people maybe who want to engage in sexual intercourse so that they cannot what? Get the virus. Another one is abstinence from what? Sex. You abstain totally from what is called sexual intercourse. That one starts from this is my boyfriend, girlfriend. Before you know it, something will happen. So you totally cut that one off. If becoming boyfriends and girlfriend will lead you to that one, you just what? Cut it off. Am I understood? Yes. So the use of condom is also very important. This one is for married couples. You don't use condom when you are not married. You understand? So it's for married couples. They can use condom in order to reduce or prevent HIV and S infection. Now there are tests for HIV and S infection. I'll quickly run through them. Nucleic acid test, antigen antibody test, and antibody test. All these tests, they are basically performed on the blood. Your blood samples are taken and then a series of tests run. Sometimes it's just a normal strip that will be dipped in your blood sample, and then maybe 2 lines positive, 1 line negative. So, but what you should know is that if you go for HIV test, your blood sample will be what? Taken for the test. So, the treatment of HIV, like I told you in the beginning, that there is no cure. You can only what? Treat it. Okay. I believe that with these few points that I've listed, that you'll be able to know at least what HIV is. If you are called upon tomorrow to say something about HIV and AIDS, you can be able to what? List out some points, isn't it? Yes, sir. Okay. But you should know that you cannot get HIV by sharing what? The same towel with what? Your neighbor or your brother. You understand? And there is no cure for HIV. There is no cure at all for HIV. HIV have what? 4 stages. 1, 2, 3, 4. The primary to what? The full-blown stage. It's on this note that I say thank you very much for paying attention to my class.
The back, can you hear me? Yes, sir. Are you sure? Yes, sir. I hope you heard all what the copper say, right? Yes, sir. So if I ask questions, you people can answer it very well, right? Yes, sir. Right? Yes, sir. Are you sure? Yes, sir. Now listen, because if you ask questions, anybody that get the answer will have a prize. So you have to what? Pay attention. Are you hearing me? Yes, sir. The senior at the back, can you hear my voice? Hello? Can you hear my voice? Yes. Okay, now listen. The first topic was on HIV and AIDS. Now we are going over to sex education. After that, we'll go over to drug abuse. Please listen very attentively. I believe that we all are coming from different places. And there are certain things that do happen. Most times we don't know as little children, and most times our parents will not tell us. But I would like to be practical about this. So I would like to be practical about this. Please come. One guy, yes, come. Are you seeing them? Yes. Are you seeing them? Yes. Now, as little children, there are some parts of your body that any other person is not expected to touch. Are you hearing me? Yes. As a man, listen. As a boy,
watch, listen and watch.
There are some parts of your body that any other person that is not your mother or your father, the person is not expected to touch those parts. Any other person can touch your head, your hand. Are you with me?
Yes.
But every other part that is your private part is not meant to be touched by any other person. Do you get? Yes. If you found anybody that is touching your private parts, you have to report the person to your what? Parents. If it's in the school, you have to report to your teacher or the principal or vice principal. Do you get me? Yes, sir. Whenever anybody touch your private part or any part of your body that is very private, that thing is what is called what? What? Abuse, right? Sex abuse, right? And for the girls, anybody can touch your hand, your head, and so forth. But anything that has to do with your private parts, it's not meant to be touched by any other person. Do you understand? Yes. If anybody touch any part that is very private for you, you have to raise the alarm, right? Yes. Yeah. So I would like to ask a question for the girls. Where are the private parts of the girls?
Raise up your hand.
If you know, Don't laugh. This is very serious. If you know the path, let me see your hand up. Okay, please come. Tell them.
Her name is Monica, SS2 student. SS3 student.
Okay.
The only private part that they cannot touch is number 1, hand feet. Number 2.
Continue. Listen.
She said number 1, armpit.
Again, number 2. Okay. Listen. We say number 1, armpit. Number 2, the breast. And number 3, the what? Thank you very much. Another thing is, listen, the girl. Listen. No one is expected to ask you to come and sit on his laps.
Okay.
Do you understand? Except your parents, your mother. Do you get me?
Yes, sir.
Whenever it is done, it is an abuse. You have to report to the what? To the authorities. Because from this kind of act leads to another thing that might make you get HIV and AIDS. Do you understand? You can go inside. Thank you. That is it. Now, remember what we are discussing today is on sex education. Now we are going over to drug abuse. If you are here, you have seen somebody that do take alcohol or smoke. Let me see your hand up. If you know you have seen someone, maybe your brother, your friend, or anybody around you that do smoke, that do take alcohol, let me see your hand up. Okay, that means we all have seen that, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. If you know you are here and you have smoked or you have taken alcohol before, let me see your hand up. Small, just small. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah. Hello. Those days, some little children, when their father drinks alcohol, they will go and hide and take more. You have done such things, let me see your hand up. I know some persons are very beautiful. That's good. If you know that you have taken matches and you have light matches and put it in your mouth and do like this. If you know you have used pepper and do like this, let me see your hand up. Now let's take. All those things are as a result of what you are seeing around you. Maybe your brother or your father or your mother, maybe they are doing such thing, maybe they are smoking and you want to do it. Please listen, those things are very harmful to your health. If you want to die young, let me see your hand up. If you want to die, let me see your hand up. So you see, nobody wants to die. So these are the only ways that you can prevent yourself from dying. Have you seen a drunk person that fell on the street before?
Yes.
Do you want to be like that? No. So that means you have to what? Exempt yourself from anything alcohol and anything smoking. Do you understand?
Yes.
Sometimes you get ill, you go to the hospital, doctor will prescribe drug for you. Any drugs that is not prescribed by doctors, you don't have to what? Take it. Do you understand? You have to take any drug that is only prescribed by the doctor. Don't do self-medication. Self-medication is when you go and take drug and drink without doctor's prescription. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If your mother is a nurse here, let me see your hand up. Or your father is a doctor.
Are you people enjoying the class?
So now I would like to call on our CLO, the senior man of this group, to come and speak to you.
Good morning, students.
morning, sir.
Okay. Who's here to know if young? I'm your brother here. I'm from here. I'm from around here. By God's grace, I'm a corp liaison officer, CLO in the country. So far, I think you people have learned so much on HIV/AIDS, the difference between HIV and AIDS, right? Who can tell me the difference between HIV and AIDS and win award now?
This one sure.
Our
Award
CLO
sure.
has a prize for you people.
This award is
Who
sure.
can boldly come out and tell me the difference between HIV and AIDS? Just the meaning, HIV and AIDS. You win the prize.
Oh, we know.
He's a great man.
Sure for us.
Give him a one clap. Just one clap. Another one. Another one. The final one. Who can do that? Come out. Nobody.
If you have another person,
Another person.
you want to try?
Your name and your class, you tell us the difference between HIV and AIDS.
My name is Favor John and I'm in SS2. HIV is human immunodeficiency virus, while AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency.
Clap for her.
Clap for her. Oh yeah, come and say.
Clap for your bride. You know this right. Who they zuzu?
Hold it. Clap for her. Okay, as I said about HIV and AIDS, I have said already that I'm from here, I'm your brother here, so that you people will understand. I will use our language to say it.
What is use the language? Use the language. I don't want to say it. We'll say it in English now. Then use the language.
Okay? As I said I want to use our language, your language and my language to say a little about the HIV and AIDS, so that you understand more. Okay, as I said, HIV is a human immunodeficiency virus, and we agree that HIV cannot transmit from animal, flies, Abi? Yes. HIV, who can tell me the root cause of HIV? One of the causes. Next person.
Are you the only brilliant student here?
Come on, cash out. Okay.
SS3.
She said through sexual intercourse. Okay, we agree that HIV can transmit through sexual intercourse, unprotected sex. Unprotected sex in the sense that I am on any. I am on fine. Mugrozu Lagamanazu and Nepon again. Who said it again? You need to know the person's status before Ghana we are no more in primary school, right? Okay. So as a back status, so because I don't move back status, so we long win I got we more new long of our mind. You long ago at the tender age on your own. And if you go to according to Enjoyment to work from Ruko, I think from 0 to 17 years now, I'm only work from Oruko. So because of unprotected sex. At this tender age, you will not even care about what is condom. If you use condom again, and our cousin because you love the person. Another thing, sex do you understand? Our game will long as sex is no blood transfusion. Ubrane tante ka go bugri ba gesi elie yo again. Ka go bugri ba. Again.
SP, take note.
Es bugri yo la ana just no brown es brown na ala again. I one of the women that are also you ba ma motor accident. Motor accident in the sense that Mugrowing or Pigrowing and make it again. At time we might either your colleague or your classmate. Only accident okay carry. Ufa, Ulona or longer one, or no, you not go or Uber, also one Ubra. Do you understand? Why of you? Unamala, we go Uber, and a Uber, because of the love you have for the person, Magabia is the zone. Again, Unamala, we go mistakenly, Mugu Brown, or to view up, and over you again. Automatically over contact HIV. More when only infected, you also contact the virus. You go on? Yes. Okay. All you tell them, man, you woman, PMTCT, brain mother. Mugu man, you make case I'm again. Any from again. No make go for